Hello. like a white mom. Anyways, hope you guys are all doing well. Today's video, I just want to talk and yap about something. Is something like really interesting. I've realized the door's always anyway, I just want to share something really interesting I've realized, which is that reality is not real. So what do I mean by that? Okay, so basically, like, life, it just has to do with how you look at it, you know? It's never like you can go through something difficult, like two people can go through something difficult and even the same type of difficult thing, but one person can view it totally differently compared to the other, and they will still have their truths, you know? It'll still both be right in their own ways and how they view it. One person could be really miserable about it and be like, this is why, and like excuse their bad behavior, and like maybe drinking and stuff like that. And another person, they could be like, no, this is my excuse, this is my reason why I should help others, you know? And I should speak up about this issue I'm going through and stuff like that. So both have their own truths, you know? Both is like, yeah, like they're both right, you know? Like, yeah, you, after something bad happened, yeah, you would, first of all, you might like overindulge in bad things because you want to feel better, and you're gonna be a little more like less disciplined with yourself. But it's also true that you can use whatever difficult situation you went through to help others and just share what you've learned. So yeah, that is really interesting. And something that I've noticed is, like, to show that reality is just what we make it to be and nothing is like real if we don't want it to be, literally, is music's a really good example of that. It's like you can create whatever reality you want with music, and it feels real, and it feels like it is real, and you feel actual things, but in the end anything could switch up within that music, and that could be true. So for example, if I'm listening to like slow, soft melodies and stuff, I might feel slow and soft and calm and maybe even a bit introspective, you know, because that's the reality I am choosing. Okay, music is like shows what reality we are choosing, is what I see. And it's not actually real. Like these feelings you feel, like they stop once you stop feeding into that, you know? Once you stop listening to that music, once you stop feeding into listening to that music, that reality is gone, you know? And it shows, it's just like you pick your reality. And then if you're listening to more like energetic songs, then notice your thoughts and stuff align with that energeticness. So music's a good example of we can choose our right, we can choose our reality, what we want to see as reality. And I think this could help people like my dad, because he is like really pessimistic. And what I notice about pessimistic people versus really optimistic people, like I have a friend that's like super optimistic. Obviously they have their troubles and stuff, but like what I notice between happier individual and more pessimistic individual is just the happier individuals believes the truths are more real. That's literally it. Like they believe the optimistic things much more, and they believe those are more real than the pessimistic things. And my dad's the opposite, you know? Like he believes the pessimistic things are more real, like, oh, my kids are this and my life is this and it's depressed, compared to that. So yeah, it's just like we choose our realities, and I don't think many people realize it, but reality is what you make it to be. Like you can choose what reality you want. You can intentionally choose to believe your reality, your positive reality, is more right, and it's something you're more immersed in compared to negative reality. So yeah, that's a little interesting thing I've noticed. It's like I used to think like, oh, why would I be happy and choose to think, like I actually used to think this like in grade 6 or something. I'm like, why would I choose to be happy and stuff if I need to be more realistic, you know? That's not actually real to just think positive, like, and have positive feelings and thoughts. And I was more about being realistic, but the realistic thing is your thoughts. and what you choose to believe in it. And life is really how you look at it. Like, someone could be traumatized and still think that they have the best life ever, and they're blessed after the healing and stuff. So yeah, it's just, life is really about how you look at it. You can believe you're miserable, and that can be your truth. You can believe you're a really happy person and have really good things in your life, and that could be your truth, you know. So you need to pick your truth if you want to live a like happy and purposeful life. And life is not ever doing you. Life is not ever coming at you. It's always you determining what life is. You determining life. So yeah, that's a cool little realization I had. And I think this is really powerful, because once you realize, like, hey, I make up reality, like whatever truth I choose to believe is the truth, like is the belief, then it's just really empowering. That means you have full control over your life, you know. You're not relying on someone's validation. You're not relying on like a workplace to make you feel happy. You're not relying on getting money in the future, on your lottery ticket to make you happy. You can realize that you can choose happiness, and you can choose your reality to be good. And whatever you believe is right, because you'll always have the evidence for it. If you're happy, you have evidence for why your life is good. And if you're depressed, you always have evidence for why your life is good. So, and both are true. Both are true. Your life, you can see your life as miserable or really good. And they're both true, depending on what you choose to view it as. So yeah, it's a really interesting realization. Reality is not real. Whatever you make it to be is the real thing. And so yeah, that's a little short thing I wanted to share. And yep, see ya. Bye.